Hi, and welcome to Market Conversations. I'm going to talk about my favorite stock, and that is NIO. NIO has been down for the past few months now. It is currently trading at $23.83. If you loved NIO when it was trading at 40, you should love it more when it's trading at $23.83 because nothing has changed except for the overall market. But before I continue, just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I also have a Discord and we have a 1K challenge that's going on. So if you guys are interested in joining, definitely come check us out. Let's take a quick look at NIO's chart. It did try to break this resistance of $25, couldn't break it, went to a low of $23.41 of the day. Let's go back 1 year. So this stock was trading around $64.60, and ever since February, it couldn't reach that high again. It did try to break 55, couldn't, and then we had a very strong resistance around $44. Let's put that trend line there. And then we had a support around 28, and it broke that support, as you can see here. Even went to a low of 23.10. Let's go back 3-year weekly chart. We cannot get above support. Our next support that I currently see is $21, and we do not want to get there. I know a lot of people are holding NIO above $40. And if you think that NIO can go down even more, what you want to do is hedge your position. And you can hedge your position by either buying puts or buying some puts debit spread. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. I'm going to show you on Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. We're going to hit the trade tab. Make sure you have NIO. And then we're going to go to March. We don't know where NIO is going to go short term, but long term, I do know that NIO will eventually hit $100. But if you are on margin, or if you believe that the stock can go down even to a low of 15, I hope it doesn't, but just in case, because we never know what can happen short term. We're going to go to March 18th. We want to make sure that the spread is vertical. So we're going to do a 15-17-50 spread here. It only costs us 34 cents, so it's going to be a debit. Confirm and send. And we can make a max profit of $217. I know $217 is not a lot of money, but believe me, if the stock continues to go down, you would be glad that you have some sort of hedge. In the past few days, the stock market has been extremely volatile. People have been margin called. So you don't want that to happen if you are on margin. And again, if you have a large position, you want to be properly hedged. I would not be too worried about the price action if you are a long-term investor. We just have to keep waiting patiently, and we will eventually be awarded. There had been some really good news in the past, including a Goshen Securities initiating coverage on NIO with a buy rating in a $50 price target. Right now, NIO is currently trading well below this. So if you are holding on to NIO at a very high price, you can just dollar cost average. And then we also had news about NIO issuing first NFTs, but only for employees. But imagine NIO starts issuing NFTs to retail investors. How will that affect the stock price? It will definitely help the stock price. And then we also had NIO adding 9 swap stations in China, which brings a total to 814. And also, we have a lot of catalysts this coming year, including ET7 flagship large sedan deliveries beginning on March 28th. We have unveiling new 6 model, the ES7, in late second quarter or early third quarter. We have new NAND futures rollout starting mid-year. ET7 deliveries begin in September. ET7 available in Germany in September. ES7 SUV deliveries beginning in fourth quarter. Hybrid solid-state battery available in fourth quarter. And mass market brand updates before year end. All of these are positive catalysts, and all of these will eventually help the stock price. But right now, all we can do is just patiently wait. I know people are panicking right now, especially those on the margin. So that's why I highly suggest hedging your portfolio by either buying put or buying put debit spreads. We don't know where the short term is.
This was really a global collaboration. We had teams working all over the world to really bring this product to life. We had no history, no DNA, no cars before this. We were creating something completely from scratch that was really going to be the future for the brand.
What was unique about this team is everyone was new, fresh, excited, and then they see a project like this, it just, there's your motivation. A supercar race car like this is designed completely backwards. Traditionally in the industry, you'll start with the exterior. It's kind of outside-in design, but in this case, it was radically different. We had to design the inside first and then go out.
What's beautiful about it is the simplicity of it. There is less components in the car. There is no gearbox. The motors are simpler than a conventional petrol engine. It's more reliable. Just the technology is fantastic.
Everything that makes this happen in the physical world has to come together. The tires, the suspension, the braking system, the aerodynamics.
Every aspect is worked in parallel. And the crucial thing in the design process is to have that flow of communication.
Henry, how are you? I just landed in Munich. I've got a lot of technical questions for you. Where do we want to start?
It's about looking at things through a different lens.
X-Bar's looking really good. Even the sort of technical detail at the back there.
Driving yourself harder to think about what we're doing. Is it the right way to do it? Is there a different way to do it?
Everything else is quite uniform. I don't think
you go from sketch to prototype, and it's a physical thing so quickly.
I think this melange fabric would work really great.
You're faced with the reality of your decisions really, really quickly.
Every day there was something to discuss and resolve within the next half day. Can we find the tires that will sustain that vertical load? Can we design the brakes that will cool enough so that don't overheat? Are we going to be able to design the suspension strong enough to sustain the 3G in the corner?
The supercar is about performance, about pushing limits, about new technologies, using these new technologies and pushing them further than they've ever been pushed.
这个也是一个完全不同的在以前这个 supercar 这种驾驶和这个乘坐的过程中不一样的一个体验。
The interface has moved beyond being just a car. It is almost like a wearable, and that means it has to have a totally different attitude.
All these pieces of technology come together to create and tell that story.
So much coming together here. Yeah, sure. If we had another 6 months, we could